Good day everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's great to meet again. In this video we'll be discussing 15 mysterious jungle discoveries in the Amazon rainforest. But first, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. How well versed are you in the Amazon rainforest? The truth is that, despite its importance to humanity as a whole, few people are familiar with this historic site that was formed 55 million years ago. Let me begin by throwing in some facts to you to let you understand the role of the Amazon rainforest, both in Earth and humanity's life. 20% of oxygen in the world is produced by the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon spans across 9 South American countries: Brazil, Colombia, Bolivia, Suriname, Peru, Guyana, Ecuador, Venezuela, and French Guinea. About 80% of the developed world's organic food originates from rainforests, including Amazonia. At 6,992 kilometers, the Amazon is the longest river in the world. This list might go on indefinitely. As you can see, the Amazon's rainforest's importance cannot be overstated. But have you ever thought about what surprises await you in the magnificent location? We offer you a safe voyage to one of Earth's most ancient locations, where you will be able to see and learn about the most interesting, bizarre, dangerous, and enigmatic places and items. Here are some of the oddest discoveries deep in the Amazon forests, ranging from ancient wonders to fabled beasts and more. Number 15. The Ancient Settlements. According to the Washington Post, in March 2018, archaeologists discovered 81 ancient settlements in the Amazon. Archaeologist Jonas Gregorio de Souza, together with colleagues, have identified that the discovered settlements were built from 1250 to 1500, and that there may be hundreds of other settlements like this in the forest. They suggest that as many as 1 million people may have managed the forests before the arrival of the Europeans. But other researchers disagree with this suggestion. Clearly, more research needs to be done to know for sure. Number 14. The boiling river with 93 degrees Celsius water. I have already mentioned that the Amazon has the longest river in the world, but few people know that there's another river in the Amazon rainforest. One of them is called the Boiling River, and it has earned its name, not by coincidence. It's literally boiling, and at times its temperature can be as high as 93 degrees Celsius. The steam is rising from its surface, giving all living beings a warning that they shouldn't even think about taking a dip there. Interestingly, scientists haven't found out the reason for such extreme temperatures, but there's a theory that it happens because of a drilling company, which accidentally released gases from inside the earth into the river. Locals disagree, believing that it's a place of power. Whatever the reason, don't swim there. Number 13. Goliath Bird Eater, the biggest spider in the world. Amazon is also home to a number of strange creatures. As we're looking at the Amazon rainforest from different angles, we will be able to get acquainted with some of the most incredible creatures from this area. And the first one will be Goliath Bird Eater. As you may have guessed from its name, it's a spider so huge that it can eat birds. In fact, it's the heaviest tarantula in the world. With a body length of 13 centimeters, it makes almost every other spider look tiny. Luckily for us, it's not dangerous to humans. However, if you touch its prickly hair, it can shed when approached. It can cause irritation that can last for days. Number 12. Victoria amazonica, water lily that can hold an average person's weight. One thing you should know about the Amazon rainforest is that you can find a lot of big things there. First, the Goliath Bird Eater, and now Victoria amazonica. These water lilies are so big and robust, they can hold the weight of not just a child you see in the photo, but a grown-up human being. This plant, named after Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom, can reach 3 meters in diameter and looks astonishingly beautiful. But be careful if you decide to step on it. Its leaves have thorns which protect the unique flowers from predators. Number 11. Putu, crazy bird with extraordinary camouflage skills. What's your impression about this bird when you look at this picture of it? I don't know about you, but it reminds me of that one crazy friend with unpredictable behavior each of us has. Although these birds have silly faces, they are masters of disguise and can spend days without motion. Their eyes are usually half closed and they perch upon the stumps of broken branches during the day. You will be lucky to see one of these birds because first of all, they are nocturnal creatures. And secondly, they camouflage themselves so well that it makes it almost impossible to spot them. Number 10. Glass frog. That you can see through. You've probably seen this unique frog before on Discovery Channel or National Geographic. Now let me tell you some more information about it. Glass frogs live in the Amazon rainforest. They usually have a green color, and they're famous for the transparency of their skin, which makes their inner organs visible. Because of that, the frog's body takes the color of the surroundings and makes it difficult for predators to see it. So it wasn't made like this for our entertainment. Evolution does not joke around. Number 9. Decoy building spider, which builds spiders himself. You won't get a break from weird Amazonian creatures and places, because now we're going to take a closer look at a tiny spider who is able to create a huge spider in order to scare dangerous predators. Although that big spider in the picture doesn't look like the best piece of art, if we consider the size of the decoy building spider, only 5 millimeters in length, which built it, we should give the creature some kudos. The intelligent spider was discovered only recently at Tambopata Research Center, and further investigation is necessary. Maybe we will find some more incredible skills of this little sculptor? Number 8. The darkness of the forest floor. You probably haven't expected to see darkness on the list, but it's worth mentioning. Because due to the thickness of the top branches of trees and their quantity, the floor of the Amazon rainforest is in permanent darkness. The canopy is so thick that only 1% of sunlight can make it through, and it takes about 10 minutes for the water to reach the ground. That's why when you see documentaries about the Amazonian forest, most of the time there's not much light on the screen. Number 7. Pink dolphin, a legendary creature of Amazonian. This is one of the most incredible Amazon River residents. Pink dolphins can grow larger than humans, and there's an interesting legend about them, which suggests these dolphins can transform into handsome men in the evening. Disguised as men, they hypnotize and seduce young women, and turn into dolphins again closer to the sunrise. I don't know where this legend originates from, but looking at the picture of this dolphin, I can hardly suggest it doing anything like this. In regards to their skin color, scientists are still not sure why it's pink. They suppose that it happens due to blood capillaries near the skin surface. Number 6. Leaf mimic katydid that can fool anyone. Remember Putu bird, glass frog, and decoy building spider? These masters of disguise have a company in the Amazonian. Leaf mimic katydid has also mastered the art of skillful camouflage, so that if it's sitting on a branch, it's almost impossible to differentiate it from a leaf. That's why leaf mimic is in their name. But what about katydid? These insects have received this part of their name because of the noise they make while rubbing their legs together. It sounds exactly like katydid. It's also interesting that the tempo of their stridulation is conditioned by ambient temperature, and you can count the number of katydids to measure the temperature of the Fahrenheit scale. Number 5. Cupucu Amazonian relative of cacao. The cupucu, which grows on the tropical rainforest tree Theobroma grandiflorium, is a relative of cacao. The flesh of cupucu has a chocolate fruity flavor which makes it a popular fruit to use in the confectionery industry of Brazil. The flesh of the fruit can be eaten raw, just as it is, and also used in preserves, ice creams, drinks, sorbets, jams, juices, and yogurts. With cupucu, you can make a lot of dishes which taste like chocolate and replace chocolate in drinks. Brazilians use it to make capulate, a product that tastes and looks like chocolate, but in contrast with the latter is much more resistant to heat. Number 4. Bullet ant you don't want to meet. There's an ant you don't want to meet, and it lives in the Amazon rainforest. Again, it's the world's largest ant, and unlike most other ants, it's solitary. There is no certainty in regards to the origins of the ant's name. One theory says it is named the bullet ant because the pain that comes from its bite can be compared to the pain from a bullet shot. And the other is that the ant is the size of a bullet. In my opinion, the former reason sounds more adequate because the pain from the ant's bite lasts for 24 hours, and it's equally intensive during all these hours. Number 3. Tribal people with unique traditions. Although the Amazon rainforest is mostly famous for its incredible creatures and plants, taking into consideration its huge size, it's no wonder that you can also find many indigenous tribes there. The staggering 21 million people call the Amazon home. In fact, indigenous people have always been living there and taking all their food, clothing, and medicine from the forest. They live on these lands in a sustainable manner without doing any harm to the ecosystem. Number 2. Secret river few people know about. In addition to the famous Amazon River and less known Boiling River, there's also the Hamza River in the Amazon rainforest. It's roughly the same length and is even bigger width compared to the Amazon River. So why does nobody know about it? The reason is that it's an underground river located 4 kilometers under Amazonian, and it's not a river in our traditional understanding. It's more like a wide trickle of water, compared to the wide sweeping waters of the Amazon River. Although the flow of the Hamza River is only 3% of the Amazon, it's no small thing because these 3% discharge 46 times the Thames. Number 1. Silkhenge spider, which builds constructions from silk. This silkhenge was first discovered in 2013 by Troy Alexander, who was visiting Peru's Tambopata National Reserve. He found this Stonehenge under a tarpaulin and posted a photo on Reddit seeking help in its identification. But it turned out that nobody could help because it's an unknown phenomenon. This discovery was named Silkhenge, but we still don't know what spider is creating it. In theory, the mysterious spider creates these structures to protect eggs and baby spiders from ants. Jungles are fascinating places. Tropical forests are home to an estimated 50% of all living organisms on Earth. According to a rainforest organization, while covering less than 7% of the Earth's surface and losing at a terrible rate of 30 million acres per year, jungles, on the other hand, retain their secrets. There are creatures we don't know about, vast swaths of dense terrain that have yet to be explored, cultures that have yet to be chronicled, and ancient treasures buried beneath the earth. Under the thick green canopy, there's a whole world of mystery. For generations, explorers and adventurers have been drawn to the unknown by rumors and myths of long-lost treasure. That's all there is to it, guys. We've reached the end of this video. Which of these strange discoveries surprises and amazes you the most? Please share your thoughts in the comment box below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Oh, and turn on post notifications. Now, if you'll excuse me, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.